Welcome to the Ed Newsstand podcast. I'm your host, Troy Reynolds. This is Season 3, Episode 30 of the podcast, and the episode is titled Evernote. This is the 6th episode in my series of online bookmarks. Evernote is one of the best and most comprehensive online bookmark and note-taking websites and apps that you can use. They are constantly updating their product to make it more useful and powerful. This week's podcast isn't so much a demonstration as it is a sharing of resources. Evernote has done a masterful job of creating resources to get you started, keep you going, or enhance your ability. They have a lot of walkthroughs in their Help Center and quick videos on their YouTube channel, curated in playlists. I have used Evernote for a long time, and I hope you will be as excited to see it as I am to use it. Now let's not waste any more time. Let's dive in. This week's episode is all about Evernote, and as you can see from the newsletter, there are more resources in this newsletter than I think in any newsletter that I've provided just on Evernote. You can see my Bitmoji all over the newsletter, and anywhere that you see my Bitmoji is a link to somewhere else having to do with something regarding Evernote. So this week is not going to be so much of a walkthrough of Evernote as it is going to be here are all the resources you can find for Evernote to get you started, or if you're already using it, to maybe enhance your usability of Evernote. So Evernote is just a note-taking app, but it is also a web clipper, so you can save your bookmarks to Evernote. So I've talked about all of these other online bookmarking sites. Evernote will do the same thing, but it also is a note-taking app with a lot of built-in features. So I will walk you through all of the different links that I have available in the newsletter this week, and then I will give you just a brief demonstration of Evernote and what it looks like on my computer. I'm not going to show you what it looks like on a mobile device because it's very, very similar. They've made it almost seamless. So let's dive into the newsletter right now and show you what all the links are. So the first link that I have right here is this Add to Chrome button to add the extension into your Chrome browser for Evernote. If you click on it, it will take you to the Evernote Web Clipper, and right over here where mine says Remove from Chrome, yours will say Add to Chrome. If you scroll down a little bit, you'll be able to see the overview of everything that the Evernote Web Clipper can do. Let's just show you right now what Evernote Web Clipper can do. I'm on the Tech and Learning website, and I found an article called Is Sammer Dead? And so when I'm in here, if I want to do the web clipper, like all of the other web clippers that I've demonstrated, I just find the Evernote, and it's a green elephant, so pretty easy to find. I click on this, and then it's going to load up for me all of the different web clipper options. So the first choice I have is I can clip the article, and it outlines the part of the article, and then I can increase the size or decrease the size of the article if this doesn't quite find or fit the article. I can choose a simplified article, which it will get rid of all of the ads that you saw on the side here. And if you kind of scroll down, you'll see that it is just a simplified version of it. You're missing out on a lot of the graphics that may have been surrounding the article, the header, any links at the bottom. I can do a full page, so if you want everything, all of these examples at the top and on the side, I can take all of these different advertisements and extra links right on the side and just get the full page. I can simply add it as a bookmark if I would like to, and this will just send me to the site. It doesn't actually pull the article out. It just copies a little bookmark and a link to the article on the website. And then the last thing that I can do is I can take a screenshot. So when I do this screenshot, now the screenshot gives me all kinds of annotation tools. I don't get these annotation tools simply when I save the article. I only get the annotation tools when I do a little clip of a portion of the article. But you can see I have all kinds of different tools here. I can insert arrows, squares, circles. I can highlight portions of the article if I'd like. I can clip another smaller portion or resize the portion, apply here. Right now I have an even smaller size. I can add some text. So I have all kinds of different options here, recording myself on the screen, and then I can tell where I want the clip to go. I can have it go into this different folder, or if I click on my folders, I can choose which folder I would like it to go into. I can add various tags and any other remarks that I would like to make regarding this little clip of the article. For my purposes of the demonstration, I'm just going to do a little simplified article, and I'm going to click Save Web Clip. And that's it. It will show me other notes related to something like Sammer or something related to iOS or maybe whatever the article is about. And then I can view it in Evernote. I can set a reminder to get an email about rereading the article for myself, or I can share it out either by copying the link or sending it through email. The next link I have regarding the Web Clipper is this little Chrome web store. If you click on this, it will take you to the Web Clipper link, and it will just give you a little brief description of the Web Clipper and some of the tools that are available in the Web Clipper. So it's a little bit more in depth than going right to the Chrome web store, which I just showed you. If you click on the big picture of the elephant in the square here, this will take you to the help section of Evernote and really dive in more into the Web Clipper. So as you can see, as you scroll down in the help section here, you get a little short video about getting started, and then over on the side you can get all kinds of tips regarding the Web Clipper. So it'll tell you how to clip pages, it'll talk about the annotation key, how to share your web clips and do other things with the web clip. So this is really a more in-depth guide to the Web Clipper. The next link I have is the smaller elephant square. If you click on this, it will provide you with an introduction to the new Evernote for your iPhone or iPad. And you can read into this and get a little bit more of a background on what this looks like. There are several videos and walkthroughs about how to use Evernote on your mobile device, again, your iPhone or your iPad. So you can go through and look at this and really see how it works on your phone or your iPad. The next link is just simply a link to the App Store to download the Evernote for your mobile device. This is what it looks like here. If you click on the newsletter on your mobile device, it will take you right to the App Store. If not, there is just a little link here on where to look for it. And again, Evernote is free, and I will get into the free versus premium subscription stuff toward the end of the podcast. But as you scroll through the App Store here, you'll be able to see what's new and all of the different features that are available on your mobile device. The next links at the bottom of the newsletter that I have for you are all regarding YouTube playlists. So you can see the first one here is Learn Evernote Basics, and this is a playlist. So if you click on the green elephant in the circle at the bottom, it will walk you through all of the getting started with Evernote basics. So the first article or the first video in the playlist is how to create a new note. And we're not going to watch this, but again, the videos are very short. They're under a minute long. So there's creating a note, there's navigating Evernote with the global navigation menu, finding anything you need, creating notes on the go, searching your content. So there are a lot of 20 different videos in this playlist. And again, all under 1 minute long. Or I guess there's a couple that are just barely over a minute. But this playlist will really help you learn the basics of Evernote. That's really why I'm not going to go into a deep dive into the Evernote app. The next link is the elephant in the circle. This is a YouTube playlist for helpful Evernote hacks. So there are 25 videos in this playlist. Everything from dragging and dropping a note in Evernote to using the web clipping to organize, sharing a copy, creating rich links for Google Drive, discovering advanced note editing features. And again, same with these videos. These 25 videos are all around a minute and under 2 minutes long. The last YouTube playlist I have is using Evernote everywhere. So there are 24 videos in this playlist. So customizing the new home screen, there was just a major update to Evernote that will, and this video here will walk you through what the new home screen looks like, how to create notes on the go, in the mobile app, setting a passcode to lock your Evernote mobile app, searching for content in the mobile app. So a lot of 24 different videos, again, all of them around a minute and for sure under 2 minutes long. The link in the bottom right-hand corner, which you see here, is a tablet device with the look of Evernote. If you click on this, it will take you to the Evernote website. When you get to evernote.com, you'll see that you can log in and create an account. And again, it is free. But if you scroll through here, this will really give you a real in-depth look at what Evernote is. I'm going to talk about all of the different features in Evernote here in just a moment. Before I dive into the features of Evernote, just know that Evernote can help you make personal to-do lists. You can scan receipts and important documents in Evernote. You can save travel documents, articles, and create other notes, capture meeting notes, and share notebooks with your team. You can also capture audio. So when it says capture meeting notes, you can literally capture typing meeting notes, or you can record the meeting as it is, all of the audio that might be happening in the meeting. You can also use Evernote as a planner and an organizer, and then keep up with any other lecture notes that you might have. So it is great for the business professionals. It's great for students. It's really great for everyone. Let's get into some of the features that are available for you in Evernote. So the first feature at the top is syncing and organizing. So you can see here, syncing and organizing. Premium and business plans let you search for text in PDFs, Office documents, images, presentations, and scan documents in an instant. So with the premium version, you're going to be able to do a more robust more comprehensive search in your Evernote than you would be in the free basic version. You can certainly sync and organize yourself within the free version of Evernote, but with the premium and business version, you're going to be able to do even more of that searching for text in your PDF and other Office documents that you might have linked in your notes. I mentioned the Web Clipper and showed you and gave you a brief demonstration of what the Web Clipper is, but again, you can save web pages, articles, PDFs, full screen pages or captures, or just parts of the things that you want to remember without the clutter of the ads and the headlines, so we demonstrated that. You can find words in your handwritten notes, so if you're going to search your notes for handwriting, you can look for photos of whiteboards, post-it notes, and to-do lists and scan those easily into Evernote. And I've done that quite a bit where somebody has passed me something or I've written something on a post-it or on a piece of paper and just taken a picture of it, and then I can easily search for that handwritten note in my Evernote documents. You can also create templates in Evernote. So templates, again, pre-formatted notes that you can use and reuse. With the premium or business versions, you can even create your own templates from existing notes. So if somebody has shared something with you, or you have something already pre-prepared with a template, you can create your own template with the premium and business version. PDF and document scanning with offline access. Your notes are always with you, even if you're nowhere near a Wi-Fi or mobile data signal. So again, you do have this option of the offline mode within Evernote, similar that you would have with a Google Doc, where you can make those documents available for offline viewing. I've mentioned document scanning, so again, keep all of your important papers with you wherever you go and whenever you need them. Again, premium or business version, you can scan business cards if those are very important to you as well. You're not going to be able to scan business cards with the free version, but with the premium and the business version, you can scan business cards. Two of the last features that are available in Evernote is app integrations. So Evernote integrates with your favorite apps like Google Drive, so you can be more productive from your brainstorming to execution. And finally, Evernote Business, if you sign up for that version, and that's the version that is going to be the most expensive. But with the business version, you can take all of your team's ideas and work to easily collect them, organize, and share everything. And that's called Evernote Spaces. So I've mentioned in some of the other areas in Toby and in Wakelet, where you create these different groups and you share all of your information in this group and invite people to work with you. Evernote has that, but again, that's part of their business version that you would pay for. If you click on any of these links within the features of Evernote, it will take you right to a page and talk specifically about that. So if I click on syncing and organizing, this is just the features for syncing and organizing. Up underneath features at the top of the Evernote website, you can see all of the different features within Evernote. And as you scroll down with this one, specifically with syncing, it will talk to you really just about the syncing and give you examples and tell you ways that you can do your syncing all across your Evernote platforms. Before I dive in and actually show you Evernote, I just want to talk about the Evernote plans and the differences between the plans. Now, this isn't a link for you within the newsletter. It's just you can go to evernote.com and click on the plans, and then you can compare the different plans. So as you can see here, in the basic version, you can sync up to 2 devices. Now, this is very specific. So, and I want to make sure that I tell you about this. I have the free version, and I can only log into 2 places. I can log in on my computer here that you're seeing, but I can't log in through the web. I can only log in through the app that I have downloaded onto my MacBook. And then I can also log in on my phone. You can sync and unsync your Evernote account only twice a month. So let's say, for example, I need access to Evernote on my iPad and I want to take it off of my iPhone. Well, make sure that I am going to just be using it exclusively, I know, for the month on my iPad, because I only have a limited number of syncing and unsyncing per month. So really make sure you know that. And again, if I have it on my computer, I have to be specific about, is it through a web or is it through the app? Because those are separate places that I am logging in. So let's go through the features of the free version. So you can sync up to 2 devices, find notes fast with search and tags, apply rich formatting to your notes, clip web pages, maximum note size of 25 meg, and a monthly upload of 60 meg. With the premium version, I get everything that is in the basic version, but I can sync unlimited devices, so I'm not just limited to the 2 devices which I just mentioned. I can access notes offline, so I can save them offline where I can't do that in the free version. I can annotate PDFs, search text inside Office documents and PDFs, I mentioned that earlier, custom templates, customize my home screen. The home screen layout is brand new, but you can only customize that with the premium version. I have a maximum note size of 200 meg and a monthly upload upload limit of 10 gigs. So it is significantly different than the free version when you upgrade to the premium version. And then here, if you upgrade to the business version, the biggest access here is managing team and data access. If I scroll down and I want to compare all of the features, I can scroll down and it will give me all of the different features and based on different headings. So customize and capture, tell me the differences in these. Talking about being more productive, I can add reminders to my notes, which I showed you in the Web Clipper, how to share and collaborate, security and support, and then team administration. Now that I've walked through all of the features in Evernote, let me just show you what it actually looks like. Now that I'm in Evernote, this is what the layout looks like in Evernote. It's a totally different and new layout for you if you've ever used it in the past. If you're brand new to it, then this is just what you've always known. To customize, you can move all of these widgets around when you have the premium version. And I can also change the picture on the top for my header. So you can see here, these are my recent notes, and then I can change to suggested notes. And again, mine are very similar. Down here, I can add a scratch pad. So just quick little notes little reminders for myself. And then these are the notes that have been recently captured. Over on the left-hand side, I have all of the tags that I have made throughout the years. So I can look through my tags. And here are my tags alphabetical. I can search by tags, and then it will also tell me how many articles I have underneath each tag. So with education, I have 39. Some of them I maybe have deleted the bookmarks, and I have 0. So like a Dave Ramsey one, I have 0 bookmarks under that, but at one point I must have had a tag. I have different notebooks that I have organized them into, and you can see that in here, I have the certain number of notes that I have created in these different notebooks. So movies, I have 17, music, I have 3, professional development, there's 10. So a lot of different notes. And then the last time that the notes were updated. If I have a note in here and I want to add the note to my shortcuts, I can click on the little dots over on the side and I can add it to my shortcuts so it's quicker and easier for me to access. I can edit any of the tags in my article. And the last thing that I'll show you is this is an article that I had clipped earlier. When I'm in here, I can't do anything with the article, like annotate the article, but I can make other notes in here. So if I click on inside the note, now I get the rich text formatting up at the top. So I can insert all of these things, dividers, attachments, photos, check boxes, audio recordings, a code block. I can sketch in here, meaning I can draw, and then I can add a link to a Google Drive and add a table. I have all of my rich text formatting from large headers to medium headers. I can change the font. I can change the size of my font. I can change the color of my font, bold, italicize. I can do bullets. I can do numbering. I can insert links, strike through. I can do superscript and subscript. So a lot of different ways that I can manipulate and work with my notes when I'm actually in Evernote. The last thing that I'll mention within Evernote here is when you are creating a new note, I can click on new note and just start to create a new note. Or if I choose the little drop down, these are the different types of things I can add to Evernote now. So I can do a meeting note, a to-do list, weekly planner, project plan, lecture notes, essay, outline, meal planner, or a daily reflection. Now the daily reflection one is really awesome because if you like to do a daily reflection, you can make a notebook for your daily reflections, but when you click on your daily reflection, it gives you the prompts right away. Okay, what went well, what didn't go well, and what can I improve on? It's all right here. Just type out your information, and then if you want to add anything more, you certainly can do that, but it automatically prompts you for your daily reflection. So I thought this was a really neat, cool update and something that I think I'm going to start to try to do within Evernote just as a daily check-in and creating a daily journal for myself. And I really like that the prompts are here. One other thing that I'll show you here is if you look at a weekly planner, you click on your weekly planner, you can see here that you can start with your weekly planner and put information in that you might need to remember. And if you want to color code these or change these, you can easily do that and align your different table with things that you need to and delete different columns or rows and really fit this weekly planner to meet your needs. That's it for Evernote. Evernote used to be my go-to note taker before iCloud came along and I started to use notes more. I really like Evernote and I still do use it from time to time, but it has so many resources that I have put in it over the past 10 years throughout everything in my life, from education to working at church or doing stuff that I want to keep notes on for movies and music that I really like, lists that I want to make. So I really have a lot of information in Evernote, and I really recommend using it. The free version is good, but they have done so much. They update so often. They send out so many notifications that it's almost worth upgrading to the $8 a month if you want to become a power user, because there are so many awesome features in Evernote. I would say Evernote is probably the most powerful online digital bookmarking note-taking app that I have reviewed or will review. It's an amazing product and something that I can't recommend enough if you really want a lot of availability of things to be able to do in your note-taking. It's just awesome. So give it a shot. Try the free version. See if it really lives up to the hype that I'm kind of giving it right now, and it really does fit the needs of how you run your life day to day, whether it is in the things that you're doing for your job or whether it's for the things that you're doing in your personal life. Evernote can fit any need that you need it to do. And the fact that it's available on a computer and on mobile devices really makes it a great platform because of the seamless syncing and the way that you can use it all across your life. That's it for this episode of the Ed Newsstand Podcast. I really appreciate you listening to the podcast or watching the video version on YouTube, because I know your time is valuable. Please check out the resources in this week's newsletter from Evernote. For more EdTech resources, you can follow me on social media. You can find me on Twitter at ReynoldsTroy. You can find me on Instagram at ednewsstand. You can find me on Pinterest at ednewsstand. And you can find me on TikTok at ednewsstand. If you're watching this video version on YouTube, please like and subscribe to be notified anytime I add new content. If you're listening on any podcast platform and would like to hear more, please like and subscribe to receive updates and have any new episode automatically downloaded for you. You can also revisit my previous episodes on any major podcasting platform like Spotify, Anchor.fm, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, or Google Podcasts. If you'd like to download my app to have my podcast, newsletters, and videos right on your smart device, please check it out at ednewsstand.glideapp.io and save it to your home screen. If you don't want the app but would like to check out my resources, please visit my website at ednewsstand.weebly.com. This is Troy Reynolds, and this is the Ed Newsstand Podcast, hoping you were able to take away at least one idea for your classroom. Please be safe. Until next time.